So now we would like to present a few of the awards this evening to a few special people. So the first award is going to be the Business of the Year Award. And I'd like to invite our board member, Yanki Markowitz, who is the CEO of SBA Loan Group. I should know that by now easier, but anyway, yes, I know. One of our corporate sponsors. And I would like to also invite Menachem Light from Buggy TLC Car Rentals, who is going to be presented with the Business of the Year Award. Rabbi Wordy.
Normally this is like a roast. Surprise. If we could just take 10 more seconds and give a round of applause to Rabbi and Rebbetzin Wardy for their tremendous effort. 10 seconds. We're going to count it on the clock. Really, as a board member, we got to see from behind the scenes what they actually do and contribute to the organization. So thank you very much, Rabbi Wardy, and thank you to all of our founding circle members for your continuous support and for all the supporters who are here for the first time tonight. Thank you very much. Without you, this organization cannot exist. So thank you. Can you give yourself a louder round of applause? Tonight, we are honoring Menachem Light and Buggy for the Business of the Year. Thank you. Not too excited. It was a tough choice. Ironically, the first person who walked through the doors of CHYE when we first opened was Menachem Light. Now, this is not to say that CHYE has anything to do with the tremendous success of Buggy. It absolutely has nothing to do with the tremendous success of Buggy. But it goes to point to the character of Menachem. I have had the opportunity to speak with Menachem on many occasions, from a financing perspective and on other business events like tonight. And he is constantly looking how to expand his horizon, how to grow his business, and if there's maybe something that he could learn from somebody else, even though he, along with Michael Hager and Shmuel Yerkowitz, have built a tremendous business, and the success is unbelievable. Today, Buggy is a landmark in Crown Heights. When somebody asks, how do I get to the police station, you don't just say, oh, you make a right. You go down Empire, look for Buggy, and next door is the police station. That's what they've accomplished. Yeah. In order to find the police, you have to look for an Uber. So tonight is not also about the recognition. What does it mean, Business of the Year? We're not recognizing how big or how large they've grown their business, how successful they are, how much money they give, well, maybe how much money, but how much money they give or have made. It's their frame of mind. If you speak to their employees, which, by the way, every single time Buggy has an opportunity to hire somebody, they always call Rabbi Wardy and ask him, is there anybody looking for a job? Is there somebody in our community that we can hire to provide a livelihood for their family? And that is why they're being honored here tonight. They are constantly looking, not waiting for somebody to come over to them and say, can you please help out? Not always, can you build a building? I don't know how many buildings you built, but that we'll keep that under the radar. But it's for their devotion to the community, and they're constantly giving back. And for that, we're honoring Menachem Light and Buggy as Business of the Year. Woo! On behalf of CHYE, give you a bracha, continued success, from strength to strength. Oh, it's out, beautiful. From strength to strength. May the Rebbe give you hatzlacha barachava, nashiros ad bli dai. Oh, they want me to read it. I should have said I'm from Ali Torah. Business of the Year Award is presented to Buggy, TLC Rentals, and Menachem Light in recognition of your incredible growth and achievement, as well as your lasting impact on the Crown Heights community. Sincerely, Rabbi Wardy and board members.
Way to go! know what? I just shook his hand and I feel about coronavirus. I'm feeling a little wheezy. I'm joking. Of course, CHYE is expanding to Florida. Expand to Chicago, Florida. Everyone wants to expand to Florida. It's great weather. Try Montreal. If you're in the crowd and you're from the Buggy staff or Buggy circle, Buggy family, make some noise. Yeah! That's right. It's a Buggy event, people. Right. Wow, I'm so excited to get this award. It's like winning the Oscars. It's fantastic. It's a badge of honor. When you wake up in the morning and you look out the window and it's doom and gloom, there's no sunlight coming through, no vitamin D, right? And not because the sun isn't shining. The sun is shining, but you live in Brooklyn, and a developer put a building right by your house and blocks that sun. I got this badge of honor. Look at my trophy. Where did it go? You took it. And it just gives me that energy. It's fantastic. But seriously, I want to thank CHYE for this great award. And more importantly, nothing could have been accomplished without the continuous support of my wife, family, friends, parents, employees, and business partners. We were fortunate to have a great staff and team with us, the Buggy employees, and I want to give a thank you to them as well. And lastly, the success would not have been possible without the brachos of the Rebbe and the siyata d'shmaya from Hashem. CHYE has a mission to support young entrepreneurs, young business owners to launch their businesses. They do this through offering vocational training, business advice, and job career placement. Like the Rambam says in Hilchos Matanas Aniyim, Shemaina Mailas Yesh Bitzdaka, Zula Maila Mazu, Maila Gedela Shein Maila Himena, Mamtzilai Menach, Lechazagas Yadai, Ad Shaloi Yitzdarach Labrias Lashal. Loosely translated, the highest level of tzedakah, of charity, is finding someone a job so he can support his family and he doesn't have to rely on others. During our early years, like Yankee said, we leaned on CHYE for advice and inspiration, and have since hired many employees through their organization. We are proud that over 50% of our workforce are Crownites, born and bred, yeshiva graduates with no secular education. On a personal note, as a yeshiva graduate and someone that went through the yeshiva system, I know that our English grammar is pretty bad. It's pretty horrible. Actually, I'm lying. It's not existent. Okay. For example, when you say the word two, is it T-O, T-O-O, or T-W-O? Or there, is it T-H-E-R-E, or is it T-H-E-I-T-Z-X-Y? Too many people. You know, I call it the thesis email, but every once in a while I get an email from the chairman of my board, and the email's like a small book. It's 10 pages long. And in his email, he sprinkles colons and semicolons. First of all, what is the point of a semicolon? Can anyone tell me? But anyway. And then next to the semicolon, he puts a little hyphen. Okay, then he sprinkles some Latin to be a little more sophisticated. I'm not going to respond to that. I can't respond to that. Or when my CFO sends me an email, and it's an Excel sheet, and in the Excel sheet, he has algebraic equations with the y-x-axis. I'm not responding to that. When they send that stuff, I just respond, okay, period. Who am I kidding? You know, the best thing to happen for yeshiva graduates is that we have voice notes now. Half of my company runs on voice notes. Who's writing stuff? WhatsApping, we have groups. It's great. The functionality is awesome. But between me and you, reading, writing, and arithmetic doesn't define success. And there are many people that have highly educated and that are smart, and they can support their families. Right? I'm not saying that we shouldn't brush up on those skills. All I'm saying is that shouldn't hold you back. When I think about Buggy and the success that we have, we look at our purchasing of cars, our car procurement, and we buy 10% cheaper than all our competitors. Who's the manager of that division? A yeshiva graduate. Or when I go ahead and look at the maintenance of our vehicles, and we pay 20% below market value. Who's the manager of that division? A yeshiva graduate. And then when I look at the tech in our company, the software, the backbone of our operations, who wrote the code and who's the manager of that division? A yeshiva graduate. That leads to our success. That makes us unique. That's who we are. That's our battle wounds. That's our flair. Okay, so if I could give any advice to the future entrepreneur, don't let, doubt slow you down, and start your own business. Buy a property. Go back to school. And when you do start your business, definitely hire from within. Hire a yeshiva graduate to help you grow that business. I want to thank Rabbi Shua Wardy. I want to thank Rabbi Shua Wardy for choosing me for this special award. And in closing, to the future entrepreneur, you're capable, you have skills that no one else has, you're unique. Roll up your sleeves and get it done. Good fight.